Say hey, Yellow Jacket football fans. Welcome to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, your boys played hard tonight, and I talked to a lot of the seniors afterwards, and they were sore. It's just such a physical game. Tough loss, the 10th semifinal since 2005, but those are two teams, and especially the Yellow Jackets, they just left it all out on the field.
Yeah, it was a tough night for us. You know, we knew going in that we needed to play extremely well to have a chance to win. And, you know, we did play hard. And, you know, our kids laid it all out there, but we didn't execute like we needed to execute. And
Right.
Made too many mistakes in the first half. And, you know, we really should have had 3 touchdowns the first
Yes.
half. And we just made too many mistakes. We had you know, some blunders on some special teams, which we're not accustomed to. And, you know, we got behind the 8 ball, and then we tied it up. And then, you know, people forget that we had a pick 6 that was called back. Yes. I think if that stands, you know, it's 14-7, and that's a little more difficult for them to call plays. And I really want, if we go up 14-7, I don't think they're going to score again. I think we'll win the football game. But it didn't happen, and, you know, life goes on, but it was a tough night for us.
It was a tough night, and fortunately the weather cleared up for us. The temperature was very nice, so we were able to get a game in that we all didn't freeze.
Yeah, you know, right about 5:30, the radar didn't look good at all. I said, man, we're fixing to get poured on, and yes. it kind of missed us a little bit. I mean, it rained a little bit, but not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to take a time out. We're going to come back and look at the first half highlights. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back, Yellow Jacket football fans, to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, as we said earlier going into break, that it was a very nice night temperature-wise. The rain did hold off. The crowd was electric. I don't know if you and the guys could feel it, but they were on the edge of their seats. They were into the game, and they were into the game for almost 47 minutes. They were into the game.
Yeah, it was a tense night. I think.
Yes.
You know, we had a large crowd there, which I anticipated, and what a great atmosphere.
It was just a wonderful atmosphere. The chorus from Calhoun High School performed. They did a nice job with the national anthem. And by this time, the light rain has gone away. And our captains for tonight's game are?
You got Brandon Spector, Eric McKnight, Colin Baggett, and Davis Allen. Brandon
Spector, one of the best open field tacklers we've ever had here, and your 3 inside linebackers, and this is going to be a tough crew to say goodbye to.
Yeah, it is. That's a really, really good group of young men right there.
I mean, those 4 guys right there, when they get their hands on you, you're tackled.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. So you get to decide the legacy you leave, make history. The Yellow Jackets tried. They just ran up against a stiff opponent. They ran up against a stiff front 4 on defense.
Yeah, you know, we felt going in that we had to make some throws. You know, we didn't know if we were going to be able to run it on them at all, and, you know, we didn't. You know, when Zach went out, it kind of hurt us a little bit, but, you know, it was one of those nights where we needed to be clicking offensively in the passing game, and we just didn't happen.
Boy, I thought this was going to be a big bonus for us, and he finally kicked it into the end zone, doggone it. Line drive by Julio De Leon. He got 2 more touchbacks tonight. And this number 9's a player.
Yes, he is. They got a lot of players on that team.
Yeah, they do. But you know what? This is the 3rd game in a row that an opposing coach has decided, I can't run the ball against this black shirt defense.
Yeah, and they, you know, they're big up front. They're physical up front. And then, but our defense, we held them to 200 yards offense, 104 yards rushing, and 110 yards passing. So, you know, our defense played good enough to win.
Coach, they had 2 scoring drives in the first half. A 1-play drive from the 6 and a 1-play drive from the 31.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I mean.
Yeah, I felt like we really gave them the game. You know, they're good. I'm not
going to
take that away from them.
Right.
But, you know, we just gave them too many opportunities, and we just made too many mistakes.
You look at this defense, and you look at number 2, and you look at number 8. If you're the opposing coach, says, we're going to run all over this.
Yeah, exactly.
Vertically challenged guys. You don't do that.
And then they missed a penalty right here on our sideline. The receiver flinched, and everybody on our sideline saw it, and he stuck his whistle in his mouth and decided not to blow it.
This was a very late flag-throwing crew who wanted to be recognized in this game.
Yep.
They didn't lose the game for us. I didn't like the way they managed the game. But I'll get off that bandwagon. All right, here we go. So this kid's pretty quick. Good hard hit there by Peyton Morrow.
Yeah, they got a slew of backs that they can, they don't really rely on one back.
No.
They play a lot of them.
Yeah, between the quarterback and then 4 running backs, they got 350 yards apiece. And good coverage out there. We put a little pressure on the quarterback. I was surprised how well he threw the ball in warm-ups.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
3rd and about 3 here.
Yes. First drive of the game.
Good job by our defense right there by Peyton Morrow.
Getting the TFL.
Yep.
So they line up to punt, and this is their quarterback that does the punting.
Which always scares you.
Yes, it does. All kinds of things they do. So this is a nice return.
Yep, gets about 8 yards
Yeah.
back. So we got great field position here.
Yeah, we do. At the 43.
We got a trick play out of the chutes.
Yeah, we do. I like this. Let go of him. There we go. Oh, yeah. And Luke pulls in the pass from Davis Allen. Yeah, it was a nice trick play.
Yep.
1st and 10 at their 41-yard line.
And we run the buck sweep for good yardage or decent yardage. Get about five yards.
I'll take that.
Yep.
Zach has become Superman in the last part of the season. He's just jumping over tacklers, flying through the air. I'll tell you what, the kid played tough.
Yeah, we had too many false starts penalties, and we had too many penalties. I think we had about 9 penalties, which is way too much.
Yeah, and I think our Mac Daddies maybe got a little tired towards the end of the game and started holding a little bit.
Yep, good throw, good catch there for 1st down.
I'm going to miss number 3, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good job by Gavin just to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, they ate it up right there.
That number 99 standing next to 9's pretty good, too.
Yeah, they all are good.
Yeah. And
Their
that's
front 4 is really good. Number 90 is the transfer from Houston County.
yeah. Good timing, good catch. The ball just floated a little bit out of bounds.
Yep, that was close. Thought we had a touchdown there.
Yep.
So it's 3rd and 10. Almost a good catch there.
Yeah, almost. And I think the side judge here, who really wanted to be involved in this game, I said I wouldn't say any more. I think we'd stepped out of bounds by the time we got our hands on the ball.
Yeah. And then we had illegal
Procedure. Yeah.
So we got to punt the ball.
Because we were going to go for it before
Yes,
that
we
penalty.
were. Yes, we were. We were in no man's land, really.
Yes.
Too far for a field goal and too short for a punt.
Yeah, and this is probably the least highest punt Aaron's punted all year.
We didn't have a good evening in the punt team.
No, we didn't. So they send motion. I was surprised with how much they threw the ball at the beginning. Mm-hmm. I just thought they were going to.
Big hit by Brandon there.
Yeah. I just thought they were going to come out and overload us and run the ball.
Yep, good tackle by Brandon. We're going to miss number 3, I can tell you that.
Oh, I've already started missing him. When's the last time you missed an open field tackle? And a penalty here, illegal procedure against them. So that backs them up 5. That's going to put them at 2nd down from their 17-yard line. They have to get to the 30.
And he moved again.
Yes, he did. They finally did call him once or twice in the game. Mm-hmm. But it took a while.
Yes.
You had to coach him up from the sidelines, didn't you?
I tried.
Yes, you did. We saw you. All right, he faked to the motion man, swinging out here and a little down and out to number 11.
Forcing the punt, great job by our defense.
Yeah. Catch the ball in front. Looks like we're coming after it, Coach.
We are. Trying to block this one.
Got a good push up there. Braylon did a good job of catching punts
Yes, he
tonight.
did. Again, we got good field position, minus 42-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 42.
We got Drew and IPAC in the game and that's
Like to have that one back, huh?
Yep. That's one touchdown we missed.
give it to Zach, and you're just not going to run wide on this team.
Nope.
They close quick.
Yes, they are. Their whole defense is fast.
Yes, it is. And they like to blitz.
Mm-hmm.
And we just miscommunication on
miscommunication there.
On whether it was going to be a stop route or stop and go. So they're going to get in here, and they come in hard. That's big old 99 that did a nice juke, swim move.
Yeah, we just missed him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just missed him.
So they've got it first and goal at the 6. And these, when we're in the semifinals,
Missed too many tackles there.
yeah, and then he gets into the end zone. So they get the first score of the game.
Yeah, I thought the first score was important tonight. That's why we were trying really hard to get the first score. Good effort by Grant Gilmer and Eric McKnight on the block.
Got close to blocking.
Got close to it.
7-0, 5:20 left in the first quarter. This kid kicks the ball well.
Yeah, he does.
Good position. Down to the 3. Here comes Braylon. Gets to the 20, and that's where he stopped. So we're going to have first and 10 at the 20. That's our worst field position of the night so far. 2 receivers left and right. With Colin in motion back to the right. See, I didn't like this spot. I thought he got up to the 22.
Yeah, I did too. Where did they spot it? Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a good spot.
No, it wasn't. Gavin rolls to the left-hand side, looking for a little semi-wheel route, and I think Luke turned into a DB there.
Yeah, he did. Tough sledding against that defense. I mean, that front 6 is, 45s are really good. All of them good players.
Oh, yeah. It was 45 to 1 committed to Clemson.
He's going to Clemson. Yeah, that was pass interference. That was a good call by that ref.
Well, it just took forever to make the call,
Yeah,
Coach.
Yep.
I mean, we're talking about on the radio, it seemed like for 3 or 4 seconds, and then here comes the flag. All right, 15-yard penalty, first and 10 for the Jackets. And it took them a while to get this one.
Yeah.
There he
Yeah, he couldn't find his flag. I mean, it was unbelievable.
blow the whistle, man. Well, we're all copacetic now. We're going to march off 5 yards against them. Offsides. It's 28's a good-looking ball player.
Yes, they all 14-8, and they're really good in the secondary too. But
Yeah, they are.
Their strength is their front 4.
Absolutely. It makes your secondary people good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another guy we're going to miss. When's the last time Ben King had a bad snap?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how many years has it
Yeah,
been?
he's definitely going to be missed.
I mean, it's just automatic. Got a diamond cluster. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yep.
We used it a lot tonight.
We ran this against them in 2015
Yes.
when Kalen Riley was quarterback,
Yes.
and we had a lot of rushing yards. This was a good run by Braylon.
Very good run.
That was
Whoop, down the sideline he goes, back in, a little shake and bake. That guy lost his shoelaces. So we got it down to the 15-yard line, Coach.
nice run and good blocking on the perimeter. It's hard to block those guys.
45-yard gain.
We'll try to get Davis in the corner.
Good double coverage.
Play, yep.
I mean, if we can squeeze that in there, that's a pretty tight slot to squeeze it in. Tight end to the right, and they come with the rush. Come with the blitz.
Where he came from.
That right inside linebacker. So we're pushed back to the 25.
We got a good play call here, good execution on the crossing route. We'll get it down to the 5-yard line, it's close to a first down.
Yes.
And we go for it. A little trick play we put in here.
Get it down to the 2. It's going to be second and goal. Yeah, I like seeing Brandon run the ball. Colin in motion to the right. Well, they come hard, Coach.
Yes, they do.
Quick.
Yep.
So they back us up to the 6-yard line, or 7-yard line. It's third down, third and goal. Gavin rolling to the right. Looks.
Got a good play call here, and we just missed a couple of blocks.
Yeah, we did. Ball's down. It's at the 1. So we line up here, draw them off sides. So we're going to have 4th and goal from the half-yard line, and we let the clock run out.
Yes, we did. There was a lot of discussion about this play. Lots of discussion.
Well, I was surprised how quick you went up to the line of scrimmage on the 3rd down. I mean, on the initial. I thought you might wait. So second quarter begins, and there's a nice job by Colin Baggett.
And it took them forever to make the touchdown signal.
And he's laying in the end zone. We got the kid, and maybe his ankles weren't in. So the Jackets get on the scoreboard. We're an extra point away from tying this puppy up. Yeah, the side judge on your side, he was never going to make a signal. And he had a better look at it than the other guy did. Of course, he also missed that head hit on Zach later in the game, too. Good snap from Zane. Good hold by Peyton. And Eduardo kicks it to the baseball diamond. We're tied up at 7-7. So we're feeling pretty good.
Yep, feeling good now. We got 7 points on the board. And we felt like going into the game, if we could get 14, that we'd have a great shot of winning the football game.
You know, you and I talk a little bit, but not that much. I told everybody, we get 14, we win. If we get 21, it's over.
Yep. And here.
Go Brandon, go. Nice move. Block in the back.
Yep.
Nullifies the 6 points.
That's big, 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 big.
Yes, it was. So that's going to give us first down at their 25. And we just don't have a real good series here.
Nope. If Gavin puts some air under the ball right here and throws it, top end of the H,
Yep.
we got a touchdown there.
Yeah, you do.
We got pressure. Good job getting rid of the ball.
I like that. Yeah, sometimes we threw the ball deep, sometimes we threw the ball short.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Kid makes a good play right here. I thought we got to get it at its highest point, but Ken made a good play.
Yeah, he did.
Again, we're in no man's land. Probably
Yes.
should have tried a field goal here, but
Yeah, I thought you were going to go for it. I thought this was the right call.
yeah.
It would have been a 40-yard field goal.
Yep. That's a little bit out of this range.
I think so. So 2 receivers to the right. Gavin rolls to the right. Looking for somebody, and then he just throws it where nobody can catch it legally. Thought maybe a couple of cheerleaders might catch it. So they take over on downs. And they run a quick little stop route here on the right-hand side. Brings up 2nd and short, about 2 yards to go. And another quick out, and he just flat out dropped the ball, and I'm not real sure that wasn't a fumble.
I'm not sure it wasn't either.
Illegal substitution.
Yep.
That's going to back him up 5. The cluster of 3 receivers over here on the left-hand side. This number 7, there is in motion, so they finally throw the flag after the pass is caught. This side judge just isn't real quick. And obviously doesn't know how to work the earpiece
exactly.
microphone. So they talk it over, and then we're going to back them up 5 more. Do you remember where this crew was from?
District 6, whatever that
Yeah,
means.
they-
Somewhere in
and-
Atlanta.
Put the crew together. So to get the running back to the left-hand side, we're showing blitz from the outside with our linebackers. Got pressure on him. He scrambles. He rolls to the right-hand side. This kid's quick.
Yeah, he is quick.
But we had a lot. He had to make up a lot of.
Yeah, to get a first down.
Yeah, a lot of
Forcing
yards.
the punt again.
Yeah.
Great job by our defense.
Black shirts are playing well. Puts his right foot into it. We're protecting.
And then I'm about to go ballistic right here. And they call, we got 12 people on the field, but we do not. We have 11.
And so you guys are on the sideline telling the players, stay on the field and stand still.
Yep.
And fortunately,
They make it right, which I was having my doubts.
I was worried. Nice high punt, fair catch at the 33-yard line, so we're going to take over. We're still in a 7-7 ball game. So there's 10:46 left in the first half. And it's tough sledding against them running the ball.
Yes, very tough.
Ben King and Mac Daddies. Gavin drops straight back. He's going to have to scramble. Gavin did a good job of scrambling tonight.
Yeah, he did. He didn't do bad at all.
No. He'll sleep well tomorrow.
He was running for his life.
Yes. He gets a little sore towards the end of this game.
Great throw right here, standing
Yes.
in the pocket.
Well, you know, when Gavin took over as a sophomore for Balin, I mean, he got hit that year a lot.
Yep. Yep. This was another big play in the game.
Yes, it was.
We got Nate wide open.
Yes, we do.
Throws it a little bit behind him. We still got to make the catch.
Nate hesitates, then he goes, I mean, he is wide.
We've got a touchdown there.
He is wide open. They had no idea you were running that play. So, brings up second down.
Really makes you sick at your stomach watching this.
We got backed up again. We're missing. They're just taking control of the line of scrimmage at times. Run a skinny post off his fingertips. Brings up fourth down.
And we got to punt it again.
Yep.
And they're not really rushing this time.
No.
They're not going to rush. And good job.
I thought he was going to bounce that off the ground.
Close.
At the 24-yard line is where they end up spotting the ball. With 8:46 left in the first half, still 7-7. Three receivers to the right. Quarterback scrambles to the right. We're hot after him. Oh. And they end up gaining 4 yards or 5 yards out of this. But I thought Davis was going to another slobber knocker.
Yeah.
And he hit him hard. Get to the running back, and this is a nice job.
How about Peyton? And Peyton made some tackles tonight.
Yes, he did. And we got a bunch of tackles for losses, Coach.
Third down.
Yes. Throw a quick out here, and this is a nice defense by Braylon.
Good job by Braylon.
He was right on the guy.
3 and out.
Guy caught the ball, but Braylon had knocked him out of bounds by then. Yeah, we'll take threes and out. Now we're coming again.
Try to get it. They blocked it up pretty good. Good job by Braylon there.
Yeah, just stay away from the ball. Rolls out at the 31. Because we've got plenty of time in half. There's
still a 7-7 ball game.
And it's 7:47 left in the half.
Yep.
And we've shown the ability to move. Nice pump fake. Get it out here to Nate. He hangs on to it at the 43. 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Got a tight end to the left, wing to the left. They come with a blitz, and then we run the play right where they blitz through.
Yep.
A fortuitous play call.
Yeah.
So we've got it down to their 48-yard line.
Another good run by Zach.
Yep.
Ooh, I thought that could have been helmet to helmet.
See, I thought that was helmet to helmet.
Yep.
And Zach right now isn't real sure where he is.
No, he's
He's
done for the night.
done for the night.
Yep. I hate that for him because he's had an unbelievable career.
Oh, Coach, have you ever had a harder working running back?
No.
Somebody just needs to put him on their team.
Yeah.
So they get another sack. They just collapse the pocket. We're back to our 45-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down. Gavin.
We had a quarterback draw in right here.
Well, first of all, a called play, but he had to squeeze through a couple
Yeah,
tacklers.
he did.
I mean, he got small.
So we got a chance to put them inside the 10 here,
Yes.
and we got to go. I don't think they're going to rush.
And they didn't
always
rush.
Look like it, but they don't. And then we drop the punt.
And they're going to take over our 46-yard line. There's 4:03 left in the half. It's still a 7-7 game. Ooh, and I don't like this penalty.
I do not either.
See, I don't think that's a penalty.
Nope.
And once again, it was a late flag coming in. It's like the sideline talked him into making the call.
That's right. That was a bad call.
I mean, whatever. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from our 31. And then they get a touchdown. They beat our DB.
Yep.
So we make a nice play, and then so a 15-yard penalty, and then they score.
And we get a great block, so we got life. Good job by Eric McKnight on the block, extra point.
Coach, how many times has Eric McKnight found the ball in the last 7 games of the season?
He's had a phenomenal career as well.
Yes, he has. Kick it down into the end zone, and we saw this guy warming up. We knew we were going to start from the 20.
Yeah, they had a lot of kickers.
3 of them.
Yeah. That's almost a disaster right here.
And somehow the ball comes back to Braylon. He's able to get on it. So that backs us up to the 15-yard line. Well, actually, they spotted the 16. There's a flag on the ground after. So this pass, nice route, nice throw, it's going to get nullified. They call a legal procedure against us.
Illegal shift, yep. I think John Kell's moving.
He was, yeah. Diamond cluster receivers out here on the right-hand side. And they're covering him with 3 guys, and we do get a couple good plays out of this formation, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Not bad here either.
No. This is good. We get back penalty yardage.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're up to the 23-yard line. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 7. And here comes 44. And this is good. Get it out to Braylon doing the crossing patterns.
Yep. I don't know what happened. I didn't see this part. They called a personal foul on those guys, number 16.
And Luke.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah.
Luke?
Yeah, and the guy, I forget. I don't know if he headbutted Luke or he shoved Luke.
Gotcha.
But somebody saw it back there. So we get a personal foul against him. We got a 1st and 10 to the 43. Gavin fakes the running play.
Catch.
Yeah.
Good execution.
Good extended handoff. We've got it up to the 48. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Gavin drops straight back. Going to scramble. Looks to the left. And he's got a guy out here.
That was a great job by Gavin and Peyton.
First of all, I don't know how Gavin squeezed it in there.
I don't either.
And then Peyton concentrated and caught the ball.
This was a good play call here, and Brandon makes a great run here.
Great run. Breaks the tackle, runs around that guy. Gets a good block out
by
here.
Nate and Davis.
Yep.
Good execution.
Down to the 20-yard or 15-yard line. Got a nice drive going here, Coach.
And this is a play. We got people open. We got Nate wide open and Colin open. And we just overthrow it.
Yeah.
And then we fumble.
2nd and 10.
We just made too many mistakes.
Yes, we
Too
did.
many mistakes.
Yeah. And it's just, they recover the ball at the 12-yard line.
Yep.
So, 1st and 10 from the 12. And there was a 128 when they got the possession of the ball, and I kind of had the feeling they might just run the clock out.
Well, if we could have stopped them, I was going to call timeout.
Right.
You know, we had 2 timeouts left,
2
I
left.
think, but
Right.
we got it 1st down right here on
Yeah.
this play.
So now they're going into their victory formation. They're going to run out the first half. He takes a knee, and that is pretty much going to do it. So, halftime. When I talked to the guys before the game on your walkthrough, I saw a really serious, confident attitude. So when you go into halftime, where are the guys?
Well, they're fine. You know, we have, I tried to pump them up and tell them, we're just down 6 points.
Right.
All we got to have is a touchdown. I don't think they're going to score on our defense again. So, we're going to win the ball game 14-13.
There you go.
And we come out and we just, we don't execute like we need to, but, it's just one of those nights when, makes you sick at your stomach watching the first half. So I'm going to still be sick the second half.
Yeah, okay. So, well, hey, folks, just relax in that Barca Lounger. It's the last time to get a Daddy-O's donut and watch the boys of fall. And the halftime show, the best doggone band in the land, the pride of Georgia's Northland. 246 strong, led by Larry Brown, the director, and assistant director Sarah Knapp, and led onto the field by drum major Catherine Stockman and assistant drum major Nathaniel Freeman. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.
Calhoun marching Yellow Jackets. Tonight's show includes Georgia on My Mind with trumpet soloist Jorge Jaramillo, Poker Face and Malaga with low brass duet Julie Haro and Isidro Vargas, trumpet duet Christian Pena and Nick Hull. Our featured trumpets are Isaiah Ramos, Connor Hanley, John Reed, Kush Patel, Ty Lee, Tate Warren, Christian Pena, Erica Morales, Andrew Delgado, Nick Hull. We also feature the CHS percussion section. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Michelle Taylor and Principal Dr. Peter Kuhn, the pride of Georgia's Northland, the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jackets. Calhoun marching Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back to the second half. We kicked off to start the game. We won the coin toss. We deferred. So we get to receive the ball to start the second half. Still not raining. In a nice position where hopefully we can get something done. We've shown the ability to move the ball at times.
Yes, we have.
But they kick it into the end zone, which we knew they were going to do.
Start on the 20.
Yeah, we knew that. So we line up double tights.
Double tights. We talk about getting Gavin out of the pocket a little bit.
Yes.
Move him around a little bit to change up some things. And we finally get some running game going.
Yes.
Good run by John Kell right here.
It was nice down and out to Brandon to start with first down. We got it out to the 41-yard line. We got something cooking here, Coach. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, we feel good about where we are right now. And here comes another penalty.
Well, we line up and then they caught Davis flinched,
Yeah,
and he moved.
Yep.
So that backs us up 5. So we're going to have 1st and 15 from our 36. 2 receivers left and right. Put in a different play. Oh, and he got hammered from behind. Blindside.
Yep.
They're showing blitz, but they're going to back off. But they blitz from the outside.
Good throw right here by Gavin. What a great run by Drew right here.
Oh, I thought he was down. He breaks a tackle. Down the sideline he goes. He's inside the 40. Just keep going.
Yeah.
But hey, good hard run.
Yeah, it was a great run.
1st and 10 at their 33-yard line. And we got to try to find Brandon on the sideline, and once again they double him up, and they get us for holding also, so that's going to go for naught, even if we'd have caught it.
Yeah, I think that was one of the bad calls according to the people up in the press box.
Was it?
Looking at the video.
Yeah, okay. We tried to do a quick slant. Good defense, just couldn't get the ball right where we wanted it.
2nd down, I believe.
Yes.
Good play call right here, and we got it to 3rd and 10.
I like the middle screen. Yeah, I like that. So we've got it back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Gavin drops straight back. They're coming with a blitz. And it was just one of those nights we just weren't in sync. So we're going to try to pin him inside the 10.
Yeah, we are.
Bring Aaron in to punt. And I think he gets it inside the 15. Kicks it over to the right-hand side. And we're going to down it right about the 12. So that's good field position for us.
It is. It's still a 13-7 game.
Yeah, and they've got the ball at the 13. Good job of filling the hole. Nice hit in there.
Colin Baggett,
Yep.
about 4 yards.
Keep the motion man on the same side. Quarterback rolls to the right. Got some pressure on him. Breaks contain.
Golly, that's a big play.
Yeah.
We had him sacked.
Yep. So that puts the ball for them out at the 33 where it's 1st and 10. Good defense again. And they knew they couldn't run the ball effectively, and I guess that's why they didn't go to the unbalanced much. Although they did go to a double wing.
I don't know what they're trying to run here. 44 was down the field blocking.
Yes, he was.
Good job by Eric McKnight on the sack, so it's 3rd and long.
Got the ball at their own 24-yard line. Quarterback looking to scramble. Rolls back to the right-hand side, and off to the races he goes. And this kid's pretty quick. Yep. Ooh, nice tackle by
Brandon Spector.
Yeah.
It's 4th down, forcing the punt.
So after giving up 1 first down, we've got him punting the ball. And that was a short punt. It didn't go very far, but it gets a nice roll, and it ends up down inside our 20 at the 18. Well, actually, the 17, I believe. They mark it at the 17, 1st and 10. Gavin rolls to the right, flip it out here, nice little flare pass to John Kell, big gain.
Yep.
John Kell came up a little slow from this.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder a little bit.
Did he? But we get him back in the game. He's tough. Got Colin as the H-back here on the right-hand side. They read that one pretty well,
Yeah,
Coach.
They did. 14's a good player. I got a lot of good players on that defense.
Yeah, they do. So do we. That's why it was such a low-scoring game. Both these teams come in scoring well over 40 points a game. Late flag in there. And Gavin's starting to show a little wear there.
Yeah, he's taking a beating.
Yeah, he is.
Call another holding.
Yes, they did. But they declined that one, I believe,
Yeah,
didn't
it
they?
is. 3rd and 12,
Yes.
and we got him beat. We got another.
Yeah. Just missed him. Just overthrowing him a little bit. So Aaron Hayes is going to do the punting. They jumped off sides, so we get a 5-yard penalty against them. So the ball's spotted at almost the 29. And you know, Zane's got kind of a tricky motion there,
Yeah, he does.
which I'm sure he learned on purpose. Drew's in a big game tomorrow.
Yes,
Get
he
a
is.
decent
Real
roll down to the 43-yard line. That 4-receiver diamond cluster to the top of the screen. Slant out here to number 7. This is a good-sized kid.
Yeah, he is.
And this is a big kid. I mean, he's not skinny. So they run the quarterback behind the double wings on that side.
Nice job by our defense there.
Golly, how many guys hit him? I think Braylon's pretty pumped up. So they got the diamond cluster up top again. And they call a legal procedure against him.
Finally called a clinch.
Yeah, they did. I sure hope that guy didn't drive home by himself that night. That might be scary. Tight end to the left. So another down and out here. We gave number 11 a little cushion. It was a pretty easy throw for the quarterback to the receiver. So 1st and 10 at our 40. We're showing blitz from the defense's right. Running back went to go, cut back to the left, and the turf monsters helped slow him down a little bit too. And they got 2 wings over there. And you knew they were going to.
Wrong way run there, I think. I think they pulled a lineman this way, a couple linemen to the left, and then
Yes.
ran the ball to the right.
Yes, they did.
3rd down, though.
I thought they were maybe trying to run a sucker play.
Yep.
Tight end to the left.
3rd and about 2.
Yes, it is. Give the running back, and our quarterback keeps, and he gets 3, they say.
Close.
Yeah, it was
close.
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 Once that referee stayed on the other side of the 30, made it 1st and 10.
Same play they ran earlier.
About 2 plays earlier. Down and out. 1st and 10. Got the ball inside our 20 at the 17.5. And that's actually a forward pass. We played that pretty well, Coach.
Yep. 3rd down right here. This is another big play in the game. No,
Yeah.
2nd down. 2nd down. Sorry.
2nd.
Next play is a big play.
Yeah.
We got him.
Hemmed in.
Yep, it's 3rd down here. and
About 7.
Yep, about 7, and we got him tackled for a big loss right here.
Take the tight end from the left, put him in motion on the right.
If we just tackle him right there, it's going to be a long field goal.
Yeah, it is.
It's a long field goal attempt.
Another slobber knocker by number 44. Yeah, this gets him a lot closer. So it's going to be a 31-yard attempt from the middle of the field.
And he doesn't hit it very well either.
No, he doesn't.
Line drive.
Yeah, line drive. I mean, it was an ugly-looking kick, but it went squeezed inside the left upright. So with 8 seconds left, they're going to kick off to us, and they have a 16-7 lead. So he kicks it into the end zone, so we're going to start at the 20. And what are you thinking here?
Well, we got to get a score, obviously.
Right.
We're down 2 scores now, so we're trying to, obviously we're not having a whole lot of success running the football, so we're going to have to air it out. And then
They racked up
yeah,
Gavin on
got
that play.
hurt, and then we tried to run our jacket formation with Brandon back there because
Yep.
Gavin's hurt. And we bring Jake Morrow in the game because Gavin's still down. Makes a pretty good throw, just overthrows him.
Yeah, that's his first snap of the game.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I said the same thing on the radio. I said, it was a nice throw, just too deep. But that's asking a lot. They call us holding, so they're going to decline the penalty and make us punt. So we get a nice punt off by Aaron. Drifts a little bit to the right. Instead of rolling downfield a long ways, it does roll a little bit, put him back at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the left and right. They bring one back motion to the left side. Nice stick inside.
There's Davis, Allen making the tackle.
Carson Griffin on the bottom of the pile. 3 receivers to the right. They freeze us at the line. Well, they take a timeout.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. All right, same formation. Had the ball at their 48-yard line. 2nd and 8. Little slant pattern in number 11. 11, he's a pretty good receiver.
That was a good throw and good catch there.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 40, our 40. Have 2 receivers up top, tight end to the right. Running back bounces it outside and gets a 5-yard gain. That's a nice stick down there by Logan Parker.
Peyton and Logan,
yeah. The Bug sticking to him like
Bug
glue.
made a lot of tackles tonight.
Bug had a good game, Coach. He was involved in a lot. Hand off to the running back, cuts to the left, and good thing the turf monsters got him. Yeah, if Bug had the height that his heart is big. So the quarterback runs a sneak from under center, and he doesn't get it.
Nope.
And I'm watching this side judge come in from the Peach County side, and I'm thinking, dude, don't you start walking a crooked line on me. So they line up again. And they're going to take a timeout. And if I'm not mistaken, they come out in a different formation.
Yes, they do. It's 4th down.
It's 4th and a half yard,
And he fumbles the snap, and
which causes him to get a first
we
down.
lose contain.
And I think the fumbled snap,
Yep.
I think if he doesn't fumble the snap, we're in pretty good shape. So the double wings on the right-hand side, and they start running this formation the rest of the night.
Yeah, they got a little something on us right here.
Yeah.
But still, it's just we got to tackle him. But if we tackle him, it's going to be about a 4-yard gain.
Right. We got the ball down to our 19-yard line, and you're going to see number 14 go like or 44. Then he comes back to the right, and it just keeps. It's like it's unbalanced to the right. Good hard run by the running back, number 20. I think that's the young man that caught the wannabe touchdown pass last year. I think that's.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Noddington or something like that. And this 44, folks, look at that. This 44 is a big kid.
Yeah, 44 is big and strong.
Yeah. It's a hard run down to the 6-yard line. And we see a lot of this for the rest of the game. Give to the running back on the right-hand side. Good job by Colin Baggett.
Colin Baggett, great pressure there. Our defense does a great job of stopping them right here.
Yeah. So got him backed up. 4th down. Back to the 8. Illegal procedure. Puts him back at the 14.5-yard line. The diamond cluster to the right. And they get another penalty.
Delay a game.
Yes, they did. Backs him up to the 19.5. Two receivers left, 2 right. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle at the line.
Just missing.
Yep. And he gets it
Just
down
missing.
inside the 10. So it's going to be 4th down from the 8.
Well, we're thinking quarterback draw right here, so we call timeout.
Yeah, okay.
The way that quarterback run, that's what, a lot of people that's got a running quarterback will run that quarterback draw.
Particularly out of an
No
empty
back,
backfield, yeah.
This is a great play by Eric McKnight.
Yeah, it is.
That's tremendous speed. Stop them on 4th down. Nice job.
So we take over at our 6-yard line.
And again, we know we've got to have 2 scores, and we have 2 drop passes in this.
And it's
series.
3 and out.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, this series started with 4:34 left in the game. Gavin dropped straight back. We try to go down the sideline. It's overthrown. In double coverage. It'd been hard to squeeze that ball in there. And this is going to be our 2nd drop pass.
Yeah, we got a good play call here.
Yes,
He
we
may
do.
go a long way right here. We got a screen. We got everybody blocked up.
Big hole here, big seam. So that's going to bring in Aaron Hayes to do the punting again. Zane McCracken snapping. We're in our tight punt formation. Puts his right foot to the ball. Takes a little bit of a Calhoun bounce across midfield. Keep on going, keep on going. And it gets down almost to their 45-yard line.
We got 2 timeouts left, so we're going to try to use them here after 1st down.
Another tackle for a loss. Loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11. You took a timeout there, didn't you?
No, I think I waited till after
Wait,
this.
after this play?
Yeah.
Gives it to the running back, tries to bounce it outside, and he's got no place to go. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and make it 3rd and 11. That's where he took a timeout. We have 1 left. Fake to the running back. There you go. Now we got another tackle for loss. You can figure out which one of those 3 you want to give it to. Whether it's Colin, Carson, or Kendez. Force him to punt. Coming at it from their left side. Braylon comes up and catches it at the 37-yard line. So there is 3:01 left. We don't have any timeouts, so we got to run our 2-minute drill. Down the middle of the field.
Almost.
Just off the fingertips. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers each side. Gavin
That was a great throw, great catch there. Good catch by Braylon.
Braylon caught it at our 44-yard line. Throw it out to John Kell. We just didn't get anything on that play. John Kell caught the ball.
So it's 4th and 4.
Yes, from our 43. Gavin scrambles. He's going to pick up a 1st down, Coach.
Yep.
Went down to the ground early, so he didn't get hit. He only missed that 1 series. Back into the game. 1st and 10 from their 46. And nice catch by Drew Rutledge.
And guess what?
Penalty. They called us for a chop block.
Yep, chop block.
Did you see it?
My coaches up top said we did.
Yeah. So that backs us up 15 yards. Still 1st down, but we're back at our 37, and they get a nice rush. Timeout on the field by Peach. They didn't like how we were lined up. We got a long ways to go here, Coach.
Yeah.
Gavin dropped straight back, set up a tunnel screen, and they played this really
it
well.
there, yeah. Played it well that time.
Yeah, they did. So we have 2 receivers to the right, wide side, 2 to the left. Gavin scrambles around in the pocket, throws it out there, and just a little wide. He was under a lot of pressure on that one, Coach.
He's under a lot of pressure all night.
Yes, he was. So 4th down from our 33, and that ball just took off on us. And
Sailed on him.
Yeah, it did. So 28 gets it, Mr. Harrison. He's down the sideline, and it's a pick 6. And that pretty much put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, sure did.
I want to look at this extra point.
Yeah.
So it's 22-7.
He missed it. Sure did.
I guess he did miss it. How about that? So that's where the final score ends up, 22-7. We're going to get the ball back. They're going to kick off to us. We're going to get the ball back with about 11 seconds left. Braylon's got it at the 3-yard line. He comes up the hash, goes back outside, and he gets to the 20, and that's pretty much going to do it. We're going to have a first down from the 18. Gavin rolls to the left, throw it out here to Nate Bonner. He catches it, and that will be the end of the game. So, Peach County comes to the Reeve, gets a 22-7 victory, and this was a hodgepodge of a walkthrough, shaking hands, but it came off without incident.
Yep, it did.
And you know, as much chippiness that was being talked about on the media, the internet, between the fans, it was a relatively chippy-free game.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a good, clean game. I thought. I thought, our kids played hard. Their kids played hard. There wasn't a whole lot of yeah-and going on, and it was, we just didn't play good enough to win.
Exactly. We left a lot of opportunities out there on the field, and that's the way it goes. Hey, congratulations to Peach County. They're going to go on to take on Cedar Grove a week from Tuesday for the AAA championship. And we'll talk a little bit about some other things. But first of all, we're going to take a timeout, come back and look at some plays of the game. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And instead of having some plays of the game, Coach and I are just going to talk a little bit about this team. Coach, 13-1. And I believe the seniors went 50-6 in their career.
I think that's right.
With a state championship. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I know it's always tough to end a game. And I was listening to a fellow talk to you before I got to interview you on the field, and I had a pretty good idea of how you were going to answer his question. But his question was, well, what'd you say to your guys?
Well, it's kind of hard to be disappointed on a 13-1 season.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in the state that would love to be 13-1, but we were so close to playing for another state championship, and I just told our guys, that this game's been so good to me, and it's a special game, and I want them to be good fathers and good husbands because it's just a game.
Yes.
If you look at it, it's just a game, and life is more important than this game. But those 27 seniors are very, very special young men, and I hate to see them go out like this, but it's another life lesson that you got to learn from.
Yeah, and they'll be the first to tell you that they didn't play their best game tonight, but they've had a lot of best games in their 4 years. They've got a state championship, our 10th semifinal since 2005. This is a special place to play football, and once the agony of this defeat leaves them in the next 24 hours, and they're young, they'll bounce back quick. And they've got a lot of other things to do with the rest of their academic year, the rest of their life, the rest of their career. And we've got some guys that are going to go on and play some football, and we've got some guys that are going to go on and be leaders in their communities no matter where they settle.
Yeah, they'll take it a little better than coaches will.
Yes, they will.
For a little while, and but they're a great bunch of kids, and the problem is, we win by so many points in the regular season that we don't. For instance, the punt team, you can tell them till you're blue in the face that it's important, and it was real important tonight in a big time game, and we just didn't execute the punt game, and I've told them all year long that there's going to come a time where we're going to have to execute this punt. There's some games we didn't even punt.
There's a lot of games you didn't even punt.
But I love these kids. I love this community. I hate that we didn't, go to the Benz again, because you always want to go for your community and your school and your band and cheerleaders. Everybody loves to go there and play, but we just didn't get it done this year. But I want to thank our community, our administration for their support, and it was an awesome year. But it's a little bit disappointing as well.
Well, when you win 18 consecutive region championships in a row, which is a state record, your two main goals coming in is win the region championship, be the #1 seed, and then win a state championship. And you and I started together 20 years ago, and we weren't thinking anything like that.
No.
As you told the football team on Thanksgiving practice after the end of practice last week, you said, you know, our goal in the first couple of years was to be practicing on Thanksgiving Day. Now your goal is to win a region championship and win a state championship. I don't think too many people in town are disappointed in this season. Yeah, everybody would have liked to have seen us win the game tonight, but I think they're pretty doggone proud.
Yeah, they should be. 'Cause
And they are.
These kids laid it on the line for,
Yes.
for this school and this community, and even though it didn't turn out like we wanted to tonight, we got to be proud of these kids.
Well, if you're busy during the game, but I'm sitting at the top of the stands. It was a great night to be a Yellow Jacket. It was a great night to be at Phil Reeves Stadium. They got to cheer for the kids that laid their guts out there right on the field to try to win a doggone game. It was just a great night to be a Jacket.
Yeah, you know, it's always a great night to be a Jacket, but
That's right.
Phil Reeves Stadium is a special place.
Yes, it is.
And I hated to see the kids lose at Phil Reeves Stadium, but again, you know, it's life lessons. You know,
Yes,
it's,
yeah. You don't win them all.
there's a lot of worse things going to happen in their life.
Oh,
eventually,
yes.
I promise you, and hopefully they'll learn to deal with it.
And hopefully not much worse than this.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, we're getting ready for next season, so I guess that'll wrap it up for us, won't it?
Yep, you know, we'll go back to
To the weight
square one,
room.
yeah, back to the weight room and get to work, and but we're going to enjoy, you know, Christmas, and in January we'll hit it hard.
There you go. Coach Bill Long's video broadcasting class do a really good job. Manuel and Coach Long manning the cameras in there do a fantastic job. Folks, we really appreciate you watching the show. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. This has been another great season. If you want to watch the Boys of Fall in this game again and any of the games that we've played this year, you can go to calhountdclub.com and take a look at the Boys of Fall. We've enjoyed this season. We appreciate you watching. It's been fun to be a Yellow Jacket, and it's going to be fun to be a Yellow Jacket next year. You've been watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.